Hello everybody, it's the Ash Heriter and welcome back to Warhammer Total War 2. Or was it Total War Warhammer 2? Or 2 Warhammer War Total. Yeah, that was it, I think. Yes, this is our heavily modded Settra campaign, progressing onward. We didn't have any mod disagreements this time, so that's just swell. We can continue. Where were we last time? Right, King Amenemhetum got a little bit roughed up. This is a mod character from the Tomb King's Extended Overhaul, by the way, which is an amazing mod.
My will be done.
Yeah, his will be done. He got roughed up by Archon's forces, but you know what? It's only made him stronger. Settra's up here. We just colonized Gorgazon using the Super Necrotech, so it's immediately tier 3. We've got King Lamizash and his Ushabti up here. As for what we're gonna do with him, I don't know yet. The top knots are clearly still a factor, which is annoying. And I kind of want to obliterate them, but I don't know where they are. So we're gonna have to sleep on that. Settra, I think he's gonna come back to help out down there. And you know what? You are gonna just stay in Nakara for now, Lamizash. So down here, we've got both
the goddess wills it.
High Queen Khalida and Sehenesmet, the Vizier of Qatar. Sehenesmet is a bone giant lord, by the way. This is also from the Tomb King's Extended mod. And dear God, look at him. I want to use him. I want to see him fight. So I am excited. Unfortunately, we missed out on being able to attack this during the end of last turn by like a millimeter. So that's going to be what we do in this turn. So let's end this turn, see what happens in the interim. See if we get attacked by anybody. The lizard with the bad name wants a deal. Not going to happen. He's too weak. If he was stronger and made us a better offer, I might consider that, and if he wasn't occupying lands that rightfully belong to me. So, we're gonna have to deal with him. Ah! Here we go again. I think we can win this. I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna keep, my non-expendables away from the fight, though. Okay, well, they just never seem to want to give him a break. Followers of Nagash, we really got to deal with them. They are my top priority right now. I think I'm just going to leave Lamizash up defending the northern border, and then I'm going to focus everything down here against the Followers of Nagash and just try and get rid of them. After all, Arkan's existence is an insult to the glory of Nehakara. He was instrumental in the dead wasteland being what it is, after all. That cannot be forgiven under no circumstance. Other people that have insulted Settra might be forgiven if they make amends, like Khatep, for example. But, Arkan, there will be no such forgiveness. Okay, we have to be cautious. I'm going to keep all of my heroes very tightly compact. I'm not going to leave them outside of the fight, because, it might not help. And, my birds are going to be very instrumental. Because we can pick off their air force super easily, which I'm going to do. Oh, they have archers. Crap. Okay. They don't have many archers, but they do have the missile advantage. And you know what? I'm going to take them before they can act on me. I don't want to draw too close, but I want to see if I can bait out a couple of shots. For the record, I won't do this type of stuff with heroes. I find that disgustingly cheesy, where you just send in one hero and zigzag them back and forth, where the enemies can't hit them. What the hell are those arrows? Okay, pull back. I just wanted to bait out one volley. Oh, they aren't even shooting at my birds, are they? Okay, they're being reasonable. They're shooting at things they should be shooting at. Okay, let's move them there, and let's actually send the birds in against the archers right now. Okay, they're fighting the bats, that's fine. I want you three to stick very close together and take on these Zandri... Don't take on the Zandri Eternals. Holy shit. There's Zandri Eternals here? Okay. Just target the Zandri Eternals. I knew there were Zandri Eternals here. Just... Oh, God. They're terrifying. Alright, Curse of Jaff on the everything. Yeah, that's good. You do that. Land Desert Strike. You land Desert Strike. We're just gonna try and wipe out this army as quick as possible. You land Miscast Chance on the guy over there, and I want to summon some crabs here. Okay, we got crabs. I would really like to, you know, attack the Lich Priest. Kill him. That's fine. If we can kill him, that'll definitely work in our advantage. Our Corsair Legion should be able to mop up these spears pretty easily. They're good at what they do. Our crabs are rolling in. They're doing all right. Amenemhetum, you can use, actually don't use Tide Call just yet. Wait till they are closer. The main force is closer, because that's going to be a juicy Tide Call right there. Alright, man, the birds are just amazing. These pigeons are world beaters. Again, this is a Tomb King's extended mod unit, and they're, oh man, they're so fucking cool. I love them. Because I always thought the vultures were kind of bad in the base game. The carrion. Which they weren't in tabletop. They were actually reasonably okay. They weren't like a top tier flyer by any stretch, but they weren't bad. They were a decent kind of harassment unit. Whereas like the carrion just suck in the base game. There's just no real way to go about it. They're just bad. Alright. How are the Zandri Eternals doing? Pretty well, unfortunately. Our birds need to go and finish him off, please. Did I give you permission to, let that go? No. Okay. Yeah, get these guys in there. Nahaka Warriors against Skeleton Spearmen. That should be an easy win. Alright, their lord is dead. Now let's kill their other lord. Get on him. Two Hierophants. I think we can kill those. Alright, let's curse them. Is it worth it? Not really, but you know what? It's fine. So, I can summon more crabs. That's what we're gonna do, because we need all the help we can get here. The Zandri Eternals are scary. So I'm gonna deploy more crabs, and we should win this. We should win this easily, actually, at this point. At this point, I think the battle's basically over. They're just, you know, holding off a little bit. Little miscast chance there. And I'm gonna drop a Tide Call right here just to clear out these Chaff Spearmen. And their main force is gone. Alright, that was effective. Let's finish off the archers. Man, these birds have just been, like, picking off the enemy leadership, and it is absolutely delightful. Yeah, get a Tomb Strike going. Definitely worth it against Skeleton Warriors. A little bit of overkill there. But you know what? I like overkill when it's against the enemy. Alright, come on, birds. Kill him. Ah! Hi! Ushapti, hello. Let's block them up with some crabs. Let's get the crabs on the Ushapti. And my Tomb Prince. And let's get our archers not on the Ushapti. Well, let's get them on the Ushapti. Let's just not get them in melee against the Ushapti. Jesus, we are getting melted. I like that the Ushapti are so effective. I really do. Wow. That didn't take long for them to absolutely wreck us. It's alright. We got this. We may lose the archer unit. They took so many casualties so fast. How many kills did they get? 72. In, like, rapid succession. And I can't disengage because the Ushapti have too much mass. Man! Brutal. Absolutely brutal. You know what? It's fine. Tomb Strike should allow them to actually take those down relatively easily. Our crabs are dying, but that's fine. They were summoned anyways. This guy could... If Amenemhetum could recruit the crabs running Prometheans, that would be just awesome. Adamuk, I don't know if you're listening, but I don't know if that's something you would want to include, but giving him, like, access to those. I don't know, is that a thing that, like, certain legendary lords can recruit specific units? I don't think that's a mechanic in Total War Warhammer. Because I know that's in Three Kingdoms, where you have, like, the retinue-style recruitment. Like, I guess if he was a faction leader, that would be possible to implement. But I guess since he's not a faction leader, I don't think that's, yeah. I haven't seen that anywhere else, so I guess it's not possible. But it would be cool. Or it's just like a Regiment of Renown. I don't know. Could be kind of interesting. A Regiment of Renown. Rotting Prometheans being ridden by, like, elite Corsairs. With bows or something. I don't know. Is it lore-friendly? Not completely, no. But it's pretty cool. and it's fluffy. It's thematic. It makes sense for Amenemhetum. I don't know. But anyways, I love this character. I say it every episode, but it's such a cool addition. And I really want to check out Sehenesmet, the Bone Giant Lord, but we haven't got a chance to fight with him yet, whereas Amenemhetum has just been into the thick of all of the fighting for this entire campaign, basically. He was the second guy that I recruited, and not sad about that. He's super unique. But, yeah, you know, he did pretty well. The Corsairs did very well, too. All in all, I'm happy with the performance of most of the army. The archers got wiped out. That's a shame. Let's replenish. Please don't show up with another army. Oh, look at this. They're trying to escape. Where are you guys going? Wherever you're going, I don't plan on letting you get away. I think I'm gonna have, who's more suited for taking on a larger force? We'll have to check that out. Oh! Never mind. Don't have to worry about it at all. Good job, Rekaf Dynasty. Good job. This guy, by the way, is a unique character as well. Added by the Tomb King's extended mod. Who's a legendary lord in charge of his own faction. Which, you know, I definitely want to play some more Warhammer 2 on the channel, for sure. And I'll say it now. There's two factions that I play in this game. That's Tomb Kings and Skaven. So you can be damn well certain that I'm going to play another Tomb Kings campaign at some point. Like, I don't play any of the other factions. They're just... They're cool. The vampires, I guess I play a bit.
Khalida.
rises from the sands.
So,
What?
rises from the sands.
right. Settra needs to pull back to Zandri right now. And you need to pull into Zandri and hunker down, because there is a storm coming, dear lord. When I say a storm, I mean one full-strength army and two extremely tattered armies, so it's not actually a storm, but, you know, it is what it is. Once we get him... Oh, this is Prince Hetekor. You are part of this army, so you're going to stay on foot. We don't have cavalry in this army. Though... Agamuk. I don't know about things riding carrion. That's doable with the animations. If you're listening. That's the, one of the developers for, Tomb Kings Extended, by the way. But carrion cavalry? I don't know. Could be kind of cool. I'm sure you've had all of these ideas yourself. There's a perfectly valid reason why they're not in the campaign. Or maybe they are in the campaign and I just haven't found them yet. I don't know. It's a giant mod. There's millions of things to see. And I feel like I'm only scratching the surface. What are we going to give Hetekor? I kind of... Let's give him this. Make him a bit more, you know, of a fighter type. Alright. What can we recruit here? Well, I want to get... Damn it! Can't get them. See, it's weird. Like, when does it ignore the limited recruitment rules, and when does it just allow you to circumvent them? Because sometimes it allows you to circumvent them. Alright, you know what? We've been doing the skeleton archers. I mean, I have enough unit capacity for them. I was kind of bad-mouthing the Vulture Legion, but one thing to take in mind is that they don't cost any unit capacity, so they're free. Now, I don't know if the Vanguard deployment isn't working, and I don't know if that's the fault of the main mod, or if it's the compatibility mod. It could well be the compatibility mod that's causing that. But the Vanguard doesn't seem to be working. Otherwise, you know, this is interesting. Because they're actually better in melee. You know, I'm going to recruit them in this army. I don't care. They're not as good as the standard archers, so I'm not going to rely as heavily on them. But as a backup to the Corsair Legion, to just move in close, and like if they get into melee, it's not that big of a deal. Because they are significantly better in melee. Now, the question here, can Settra recruit more royal chariots? No. So it looks like we are now being limited by the recruitment here. Okay. So this is what we need to be concerned about. For sure. So they're moving into the pools of despair. Thankfully, I can raise Tutankhamun. I will get to this guy, don't you worry. He's another unique character. He's the short Tomb King, the dwarf Tomb King. But for now, Tutankhamun is leveled, so I'm gonna recruit him there. And yeah, I'm just gonna recruit him with 5 archers, because he has an archer focus anyways, so no reason not to.
High Queen Khalida.
All right, you can stay in reserve, and I'm gonna have him attack here against El Kalabad. And you know what? I hate sieges, but this is a minor settlement battle. And I feel like this will be the time when we get to see Sehenesmet in his full glory. The Grand Vizier of Qatar, or the Vizier of Qatar. Oh, I get why. Ah, it makes sense. I understand why the picture is different from the model. It's because, of course, if you're familiar with the Tomb King's lore, the Lich Priests have a habit of entombing themselves into their constructs. So, like, the Tomb Scorpions, for example, are actually Lich Priests that have basically built their sarcophagus into this giant sandstone scorpion. Sandstone and bone, and, like, obsidian, I think, is what they make them out of. And metal, of course, bronze. So, I'm guessing that this is the actual Vizier, and that he is entombed within the body of a bone giant. We're gonna look if there's anything special to be seen here. Oh my god, there is. He's literally sitting in his chest. That is so cool. Oh my god. Oh, it's... Look at that. Look at that. It's so awesome. It was tanking my frame rate a little bit, but that's just because of how awesome it is. It's like my graphics card's just like, no, I can't deal with this level of cool. Oh man. Okay. Alright, this is dope. Alright, so we haven't gotten a look at this specific character, with this model. Very cool, with the hawk helmet. The hook-bladed, It's like a war scythe, basically. And of course we have our scorpion here, which is, yeah, the Underworld Deathwatch. What mod is this from? I don't feel like this is an actual Regiment of Renown in the base game, but I could be wrong. I haven't played the base game much, okay, guys? Sorry. I exclusively play mods. The only time I played the base game was after the Beastmen DLC dropped, and I couldn't resist. So I had to try it, and then I was just woefully disappointed by everything. Alright, let's actually be smart about this. And arrange them properly while we're at it. These guys here, a nice even front line. Okay, I'm going to put, you know what, I'm going to put him in the front with the spearmen, along with the Tomb Prince. So you guys can go there. The Scorpion's going to be off on his own. I want Ushabti here on the flanks just to help bolster the spearmen. Right, and then the Ushabti Ancients, because we've got those too, they can bolster right here to give some anti-large. So we've got basically stacked up anti-large and anti-infantry. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on, this isn't right. Or is it? Well, now I'm confused. Where's this one? Oh! I done goofed. Alright, you guys go here. Okay? You guys go here. You guys go right here. Now we're talking. Alright, and then I gotta get my second unit of Ancients. They're gonna go right here. The Ancients are anti-large. the regular Ushabti are anti-infantry. We're going to get our archers behind. Though, honestly, I can put them in the front for now. Which is fine. I'm gonna keep the archers in the front. Why are you guys not part of it? Ah, right. Okay, move back to here. You guys move to... I see. No, now I'm confused. Why is this doing what it's doing? Is it because I saved the formation in a specific way? That would be foolish. Right, can we reattach these guys here? I'll ungroup them and then regroup them. Hopefully that's the difference. Catapults can go back here. You'll be in group 4. And I will have my Underworld Death Watch be out on this flank. He's stocked anyways. That's a lot of guys. But thankfully, Khalida's coming to back me up. You go right here. Join here. Khalida, you can go right here. Join there. We've got more spearmen. Honestly, amassing the spearmen into a secondary front line just to take the brunt of a charge is not a terrible idea. And then I can put the archers back here with the second group of archers. Ah, the Bronze Host. These guys are amazing. Oh, we've got 3 of them, huh? Okay, you know what? No. You guys stay with the archers and go back here for now. That's fine. Chariots. We definitely need a chariot formation. The chariots can go out onto the flank. Okay, this is... the Scorpion is engaging. Yeah, not much we can do about that. Okay. I for sure want these guys to be there. And I want to drop a unit of skeleton spearmen right here and keep one of the Tomb Princes back there. Oh! That's awfully nice of you. And so we can summon sepulchral stalkers. Which is very cool. Which we're gonna do. And where do I want to put them? I want to put them here right smack dab on this guy. You guys can have fun with that. We've got our own sepulchral stalkers, who I'm gonna group in with the Scorpion. All of them. So you guys can go over here. Though, you for now, why don't you just pick this guy off? Pick off the Hierophant. Okay. Wow, he can heal. He's gonna do the miscast chance there, and we want to get Jaff's Incantation of Cursed Blades on those Ushabti, because they are kind of isolated at the moment. But our archers are laying down a beating. You guys go... The Golden Host of Marak. Is this the Golden Host of Marak? Oh, of Kasabar, sorry. The Golden Host of Marak is a different unit. These are the Bronze Host. Sorry, getting my medals mixed up. Alright, what are my chariots doing? No. Sorry, 5. Chariots are over here. Okay, well. Okay, and then you can move straight on to them afterwards. I don't know if we can properly... Yeah, get in melee, actually. Ramotep the Visionary? No. No. Why don't you shoot them? We got a High Queen Khalida. Why don't you engage? No, engage up here. Engage up here. That's fine. Our Ushabti are obliterating them. Catapults need to be not inflicting friendly fire, but then they really aren't. Like, they're just hitting the Ushabti, and they don't do much damage to Ushabti, so it's fine. Alright, our chariots are wrecking their archers, which is great. You guys pull on through, hit them, and the other chariot unit can pull on through and hit them. Let's get these Ushabti on those guys. Tomb Scorpion is doing alright. He's holding his own, he's just killing stuff. He's killing stuff as Tomb Scorpions do. Unfortunately, they have summoned their Ushabti here, which is a bit of a problem. So let's send Sehenesmet to go and deal with them. I'm going to move up my spearmen, because I don't think they're needed anymore, because they've already done their Ushabti summon. I just kept them on the unit there, so let's completely focus fire that. For some reason, I think they brought in more to harass my flank there. Overall, we're doing okay. This is going fine. Let's pull up to there. You guys pull here, kill the leader. How's our chariots doing? Chariots are wrecking, which is just absolutely delightful. I love chariots. They're so cool. Chariots are just the best. I mean, they're not in-game. Don't quote me on that. But they are. Okay. They're just the best. Objectively, chariot warfare is just more civilized, more glorious. It's just better in every way against to any other form of warfare. The Egyptians knew what was what. So did the Hittites. You know, I guess the Celts did a bit of chariot warfare too. What else are we doing? Looks like we're killing everything, which is just swell. Who's there? Oh, that's Ramotep. He's taking a bit of damage, but it's fine. He's alive. Why don't you heal that Eyes of the Desert? Not that it's necessary, but you know, we may as well. And you can heal constructs too, which is hilarious. It's a construct that can heal constructs, which I'm assuming will apply to itself, which is just fucking glorious. And here goes this battle. It is over. Alas, disciples of Archon, you have not fared well here. I'm real sorry. I'm not actually. I'm not sorry at all. Decisive victory. Truly delightful. Alright. How's the kill smattering? Wow, they got the exact same number of kills. What the fuck? 347? It's beautiful. Oh, it's just so satisfying to see Ushabti actually, you know, do stuff. Being more than just like a roadblock. Because that's more or less what they function as in the vanilla game. Like, yeah, they'll kill chaff, I guess. But they don't do it super fast. They're more just there to provide mass to your line and prevent stuff from, like, pushing through it. But to see them actually reaping a bloody toll, and I'm talking, well, it's not bloody because we're fighting skeletons, but, you know, if the skeletons had blood, which they did at one point, there would be a lot of blood. Now it's just bone dust. But man, pretty cool. Tomb Scorpion held its own, even though he was fighting an anti-large force the entire battle. I basically forgot about him and just let him do his thing. That's fine. He's the regiment of renowned Tomb Scorpion. He's gonna survive. We lost a unit of archers and a unit of spearmen, which basically translates to we lost nothing. Which is fine by me. I don't know what losses Khalida suffered. 16 losses. Yeah, not so many. Decisive victory indeed. Cool. Yeah, so I was confused at first why the portrait shows a High Lich Priest, where the model is a bone giant, but yeah, it makes sense now. It's a Lich Priest entombed in a bone giant, which is just so cool. Alright, we're taking El Calabad. Marvelous. That is ours. I will demolish that. I don't need it. I already got plenty of those. We'll level him up and see what he gets. Okay, so this is his unique line. We're gonna look at that right now, actually. Wow. That's just like... Okay. I'm gonna read the lore here. Somebody wrote this down, and as a fellow writer, I feel like... And I love lore hidden in, like, ability and item descriptions. It's what I'm doing with my tabletop RPG that I'm making. And it's mostly inspired by, like, Dark Souls, Bloodborne doing that. Where you just get, like, a ton of information in the item description. So, you know what? I'm gonna read this one. The Blessings of Shapesh. Shapesh is the ancient counterpart to Usirian as a god of the Nehecaran underworld. But while Usirian was revered as the judge and gatekeeper of those who pass into the promised golden fields of paradise, Shapesh was more worshipped to appease than please. A cruel god beyond measure, Shapesh is invoked upon enemies in the hope that eternal suffering is called down upon them with no hope of Usirian's scales of judgment. To worship Shapesh is to continuously foster the vision of your greatest enemy suffering forever. It is to foment hatred in your heart by thinking of the cruel punishments they will endure. He is the god of malice and vindictiveness against your enemies. For Sehenesmet, who watched his entire city and priesthood be devoured by dark plagues and winds of death, the focus of this worship of malevolence can be said in a single word: Nagash. Alright, I feel like Sehenesmet and Sehenesmet, sorry, I'm saying it wrong. And Settra are going to be great friends. Nagash has some, has a bit of hell to pay. But alright, cool. Very cool. I didn't even know about, Shapesh. But very similar to, man, what's it called? The dog. The dog thing. The Eater of Hearts. Duat? Is that his name? Amit is his name. Sorry, Duat is the location. I think it's Amit. There's also, like, Sobek, but Sobek isn't really associated with the Underworld, or Sebek. You know, I'm sure they pronounced it both ways at some point, because Egypt has a history that spans over 3,000 years. So, one can assume their language shifted. Let's give Jaff's Incantation of Accursed Blades, and I want to actually get Usurian's Incantation of Vengeance based off of this. This guy seems vengeful. We'll also get Ptra's Incantation of Righteous Smiting, but vengeance first. Like, he's all about his vengeance. He's angry. He's a Lich Priest. You know, he watched his city wither and die. And he's like, I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking Nagashi in my motherfucking kingdom. So I'm gonna go build myself a dreadnought out of a bone giant and get in there and go on a tear of vengeance across the land. I approve. I approve. Very cool. Good on you, mate.
Your king, slaves.
All right. Nothing to get there.
Bring
Khalida
me Farata's head.
has masked that. Oh, Wadi El Tabuk has fallen here as well. All right. Well, we're gonna have to take that.
Scream!
Yeah, you better scream, all of you. All right, I'm gonna. You know what? Khalida's gonna go take that herself. She doesn't need to recruit anything. She doesn't need to do anything. She's fine as she is. This is concerning. That army being right here. I don't know if I can hold the Pools of Despair. No. I don't think it's gonna happen. Well, if we lose it, we lose it. That's a shame. I would really like to know where the Greenskins are hiding. They're apparently still alive, because there is a hero of the top knots still prowling around like the filthy thing that he is. Alright, Ramotep the Visionary leveled up. We will get, yeah, we'll get that. Ramotep's Revenge. Get some casualty replenishment for, Khalida's Sneaky Snakes. She does actually have quite a few of now.
The goddess of vengeance appease.
So Asaf is the goddess of vengeance, and then there's, yeah, this other guy, Shapesh. Was that it, Shapesh? He's also kind of, I guess he's not a vengeance, he's just like malevolence, but you worship him for the purpose of vengeance, right? Ugh. Problem. Yeah, okay. I'll just auto-resolve this. I won't suffer through this. Yeah, I can inflict a lot more casualties than 293, I think. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, that's probably as good as I was going to get. Alright, well, they're taking the Pools of Despair. That's fine. We will take it back. In due course. I'll recruit a new lord. You know what? Fine, we'll get Rupesh. We'll see what he's all about. We'll see what kind of... Alright. Or they'll take it. Well then. So much for that. There's Bel Aliad, which we're gonna need to take. Yeah, where are you guys coming from? Okay. Wherever they're coming from, they are able to afford a full stack. So they must have a territory up there somewhere. Oh. I do so wish I could go on a expedition right now. Go and clear these greenskins out. Sounds like a worthwhile investment. But alright, we don't need another legendary lord at the moment. Though I want to, I feel like it's not necessary. So what we're going to get here is... I want to keep going down this chariot upgrade business. Let's get the armor upgrade and the weapon strength upgrade for chariots. And we are going to recruit a new lord in Khemri. Right? It's going to keep him in a strong location where he's not going to die. Okay, Khemri has upgraded, so now we can actually build the next tier of buildings. Do we build a scorpion structure? Sokt's Tomb Guardians. I'm guessing these are like smaller scorpions, which is cool. What else can we build? What's this? Oh, this gives Tomb Guard capacity. Recruit rank for all lords. allows the recruitment of Nahakura Knights. Yeah, we probably aren't going to use Nahakura Knights. I think. I don't know. I haven't taken a look at them yet. I will look at them in a custom battle if I can. Just to see how lore-friendly they are. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's build a Scorpion's Nest. Sounds fine to me. We got all these things up here, too. I definitely want the... Chemeric Titan. Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah, you know we're gonna get that. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, in case you don't know. I've seen the screenshots of it. It was actually the big motivation for getting this mod. I was like, oh, hell yeah, we're doing that. Alright, Settra. It's time we, No, you need to recruit more? What? Is it hot? Okay, unfortunately, we can't. What do we get then? We only have 2 chariots in this. Hey, we can build tomb barks! Right, then build 2 regular chariots, that's fine. And we are going to build tomb barks here. Hell yes. Now we're talking. Unfortunately, they cost special units, which we cannot get any more of. God damn it. What do we get rid of? Because I want to have them. I could get rid of the Zandri black shields. But I don't want to. They're fluffy. Get rid of some Corsairs, but they're also fluffy. Fine, I'll get rid of 2 Corsairs.
Settra watches.
And I wish the tomb barks were like rare units. Or something. That'd be cool. Wait, we'll get 2 tomb barks. Just because that's fluffy for this army. Super fluffy. And instead of Corsairs, we'll get another unit of Nahakura warriors. In fact, I'll get 2 units of Nahakura warriors. I'll scrap these guys. We don't need... Shields are for the weak. We don't need any of that crap. Alright. We roll with dual Kopeshes or nothing at all. Wait. Alright, Al-Kalabad can upgrade there. What's this? Cinnabar Mining Pit? Yeah, why the hell not?
Submit to your king.
Right, you're moving down there. Yeah, I'm gonna take Wadi El Tabuk myself. I don't want the Rakaf Dynasty to take that, so that's an easy fight. +5 leadership, let's give that to the Blessed Legion of Fakth. Don't want them crumbling. And, I will take Wadi El Tabuk. Of course, we will take the Jaluk Oasis soon enough. These lizards are infesting our lands, and it's time we got rid of them. Oh, I'm so excited for her to have a Necro Serpent. Alright. We're gonna do this, because that's good. Asaf, goddess, I mean, she's the chosen of Asaf. We can be damn certain that we're gonna go down that line. Alright, you unfortunately cannot make it to him. I think Archon has been trounced. I think he's out. Let's upgrade these things. And you, go smite these greenskins. I'm gonna save. It's been a while since I've saved, and, you know, whenever you're running lots of mods, you should always save. Just in case something disagrees with something else and the game crashes. It says, valiant defeat, I call bullshit. We've fought this battle numerous times, and won it every single one. We can do it again. And we have a lot of Ushapti. And they have no cav. No cav at all. That's, oh. They're gonna be funneled up. I mean, we won't be able to exploit the choke point, of course, but... Well, our catapults probably can. Catapults are gonna reap a bloody toll, that's for sure. Our infantry line is going to evaporate. That's... you know, to be expected. Though, we have the Kepler Guard and we have the Zandri Eternals. And 2 units of the Zandri Black Shields. Though the Black Shields don't do much aside from being hard to kill. Like, they don't kill much. That's what I'm saying. Whoopsies. Alright. So, keep them on the flanks, just to have a strong anchor. Right? And then we're gonna move these guys just over a bit, and then I'm gonna put the Zandri Eternals there, and then the Kepler Guard behind here. Alright, I don't need, Well, you're an archer, right? Yeah, you're an archer. And you can stay with the catapults. He like, almost has the range of a siege weapon anyways. So you stay there with these guys. Yeah. You stay in the center with them. I'm gonna get my Necrotechs with the Ushabti. And I'm going to make sure that the Ushabti... I'm gonna keep the two Ushabti Ancients in the front. And then these Ushabti here on the wings. Okay. This is just gonna be a very chunky line. Let's advance, see if we can start blowing up some of these Savage Orcs. And let's try and head them off as best we can. Prevent them from flanking. If we can get as close as we can. I don't think we're going to be able to stop them from bleeding around our flanks. But we've got mobility on our side here, because the Ushabti are much faster than their infantry. Right? Yeah, they have a speed of 40, we have 57. Although our infantry are much slower, which is to be expected, because we're just skeletons. Alright, shoot into that. That is a thick thing to shoot into. Actually, you stay with the catapults, because he will be able to bolster their ammunition. And just let them keep firing for the entire battle. Besides, they'll get close enough. Let's be real here. You shoot into there. And into there. Let's get them into guard mode. I don't need them chasing anything. What are we getting? We're getting some kills already. Good job. Right, see if you guys can arc around a bit. You guys as well. I don't want them flanking us. Alright, they're piling in. And, no, pull there. Okay, they do have a unit of poor boys. I, did not see them. Well, that's fine. Pull into phalanx. You guys into phalanx, I mean? Good. Alright. Catapults shoots right here. That is a juicy shot for us. What's he shooting at? Shoot there? That sounds great. Tomb Prince. So we can push in on him. Get Tomb Strike going. And let's get the Kepler Guard in there as well. Ushabti Ancients should reap a bloody enough toll. Alright. Man, these Screaming Skull Catapults are doing a number. Needs to pull back just a little. There we go. Alright, now he can shoot just into there. Just shoot into the regular formations. He's basically he is a ballista, which is very cool. Alright, Ushabti. Just don't want to... Yeah, we can have this Necrotech move up here. Just gotta keep an eye on my Necrotechs. They can die quite easily. Okay, use your replenish ammunition. Very nice. Okay, catapults shoot into this blob now, would you? One here, one there. This flank is a bit weakened, so I am going to detach one of my Ushabti here to deal with them. There. Nice, we've broken 3 of their units here. The Screaming Skull Catapults are doing a wonder. Okay, Necrotech is getting a little bit messed up, so let's pull back into the Zandri Eternals. The Ushabti can hold. I don't want to pursue. Do not pursue. Not yet. Hold the line, because they're going to come back. This isn't over. See, they're already rallying. But I'm going to have my catapults continue pummeling them out here, because they're nicely bunched up. And this will at least break their rallying up into singular groups. You pull back, maintain formation. Don't be impetuous. Okay, we have a little bit of accidental... We done put ourselves into a position to get flanked going on here, but it's okay. Ushabti are overextending, but it's fine. You guys need to not overextend, though. These Ushabti can overextend because they can pull out if they need to. Skeleton Spearmen, not so much. Let them just pick off some of the routing guys. Alright, now they're coming back, so I don't want to have them be out there and isolated, and I kind of want to keep them at this perimeter. Alright, their lord is fleeing. You know what? I'm going to have Lamizash shoot him. catapults have a lot of kills. You know, just a few. Our necrotechs can maintain pursuit. None of our Ushabti are all that injured. Well, one is, but you know what? We got this right here. And, yeah, that's good. Why don't you cast it on them as... No, you can't. Okay, never mind. How are we doing here? Ah, they got behind us. That could be a problem. But we won, so it's not. Never mind. Alright, get the Ushabti into pursuit. Let's see if we can just obliterate this army. Full pursuit. Get as many kills as possible. Alright, we can speed up. Yeah, they're gonna get away. Alright. That's okay. You guys pursue, please. This game and its, like, random abandoning of orders is a bit annoying sometimes. No, up there, please. Okay, well, this is now just a mop-up operation, so we can kill as many as we can. Because for some reason the auto-resolve fucks us so hard against greenskins that I don't want to have to leave it to any sort of auto-resolve chance if we have to fight them again. Which we probably will. I probably have to finish this army off, so I'd rather just have there be the minimal amount of them as possible. I take them out again. Our Ushabti have gotten a respectable smattering of kills, for sure. Kepergard did a... I mean, they didn't engage much. King Amenemhetum got 86 kills. The catapults just destroyed everything. To be expected, the enemy was nicely bunched up, mainly infantry force. They're going to take horrific losses from siege weapons. And they did. Alright. Praise Usirian. So praise Petra for victory, I guess. Alright. Yeah, they didn't do too much. We didn't even lose our front line. It's just remarkable how, like, and it's cool that the Ushabti still do what they do in the vanilla. Like, they'll shore up a front line. They'll make a crappy chaff line hold. And they certainly did, because even our chaff units didn't die. Like, they held, they survived. And the Screaming Skull catapults with their, like, the projectiles have a morale effect, if I recall correctly, which, makes sense, because they're shooting skulls at you that scream, which is kind of spooky. That just destroyed the low leadership greenskin army. These things were instrumental, and, of course, the Ushabti. Everything in my army causes fear, which helps with that. Do the ancients cause terror? I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But I feel like they might not. This one good. What was it giving me again? It was giving me a valiant defeat. Oh, auto-resolve. Well, hey, you know, at least we get more battles this way. Normally when it's a decisive victory and it's nothing new, I just auto-resolve. But we get to see the Ushabti in action more, which is always nice. Alright. Oh yeah, and they have their scrap upgrades, which technically we get as well. Which I need to start looking at. I'm still saving my,
shall restore Hekara.
Yeah, we'll replenish. Yeah, they fled, as expected. They didn't flee far enough. Okay, this does give decisive victory, so that's nice. But we still took a ton of losses. Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
More slaves.
Alright, faction destroyed. Okay, so that was it. That was all they had. That makes me happy.
I alone shall restore Hekara.
Technically that's Settra's job, but, you know, I appreciate the sentiment. Alright, so King Amenemhetum. Oh my god, you can get this too? and you can buff the constructs around you. +2 hero capacity for necrotects. Whew. It's good. I don't need more right now, but that's good. But this... And you know what we get with that? Like with... You know, he's got his buff to constructs, but of course he's in the backline with the catapults because of his missile reload thing. But... There's a specific unit of constructs that are a missile unit that kind of double as an artillery unit. That we're definitely going to get in his army. Ushabti great bows. Which are just awesome. They're so cool. Alright, I mean, we are, of course, going to go down this road here. This is... Wait, Nishkopra? Okay, this is this army. Again, these are infantry tomb princes. So we're not going to put them on a mount. We're just going to stay on foot. Which means we're going to give him Woundmaker. Let him hit a little harder. And the Necrotects. 2 Necrotects in his army. Yeah, you know what? We'll get hard to hit. Because we can't go farther in this line just yet. So we'll make sure they're at least, they can survive in melee. They don't need to do damage, they just need to endure. So they can give their buffs. Right, and you return to Nakara. For now.
What?
You guys can hold there. Now.
Libaris shall rise again. The goddess wills it.
Settra does not serve, and he also is coming for the Disciples of Nagash, which means I think we should be able to send Khalida to the Jaluka Oasis next turn. He can already make his way there to inspect it. What is our threat? Not and not. Let's go scouting. They have a lot of armies. Okay. Okay, we need to be a bit cautious. They have a Slan Mage Priest. Yeah, Tic-Tac-Toe's personal army, which is going to be very annoying to deal with because it's going to be super fast. So, we are better off dealing with that with an army that does not need to protect much. Which, I guess that could be this. Like, this army has... Yeah, it's got archers and catapults. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a rough fight. Tic-Tac-Toe is an annoying enemy to face. Alright, and he is recruiting... Amenemhetum is recruiting the Tomb Barks. Building up his actual fleet, finally. It's gonna be really cool. You'll see the unit, it's very cool. They're like floating boats. This is from the SFO mod. Though I'm not sure, the Tomb King's Extended mod had them as well. Not sure who came up with them first. So I remember seeing it in the Tomb King's Extended mod at some point, or maybe I'm just getting it mixed up. I have no idea where it all originally came from. But basically they're flying boats covered in like Tomb Guard archers. So they're mobile missile platforms that also act as like anti-magic platforms, and I think they can even cast bound spells, but I'm not sure. Let's click on them and... No! Fool! Annoying. Okay. Let's not click on them. Yeah, so... Let's retake Alhaik. So Settra's gonna march towards Alhaik. And... he's not gonna engage. Although... Hold on, one of their armies went back into the city. Yeah, alright. And then they have a garrison, of course. Which is a fairly big garrison. If I take this, it's gonna involve a protracted siege, which is going to put 2 of my armies on standby for quite some time. Which is not something I want to do, because Arkan here can just march through the Vulture Mountain Pass to attack Wadi El Tabuk or El Kalabad. Though, admittedly, if I'm standing here with my armies, I will see him do that. Also, if he, for some reason, decides to do a really long, sneaky flank through the Eye of the Panther Pass, through these, through the Vulture Mountains. Is that what this place is called? The Adelan Mountains, sorry. Okay. Trying to remember my, Warhammer geography. The question. Do I attack the lizards? I feel like I will bide my time. And will instead move through lizard territory. Though I am loath to leave either of these places undefended. And sending one army over, I feel like isn't gonna work well. No, I'll wait. For now. I'll wait till the threat up here is dealt with. And besides, we can recruit a second army, which I haven't done yet. So let's do that. King Shapesh. Let's put him here. So, his thing, he is, well, we can probably read some stuff up about him. That Shapesh was about the size of a dwarf did not lessen his colossus-like stride, or the majesty of his tightly curled and splayed beard, or, rather, the golden facsimile of said beard, which spread out from the bottom of his golden death mask that encompassed his round skull. Right, Asaf's adopted son. It was said that as an infant he had been found floating in a basket of reeds by the then Queen of Libaras. The strange runes that had been carved into the stone tablets that had accompanied him in the basket had never been deciphered. The Queen, who had been barren, had hastily adopted the orphan babe. Are they talking about Khalida? Yeah, I guess so. Khalida needed him now. Argumentative as he was a mighty warrior, and a strategist second to none. Ode to the Bejeweled Scales. The entrance of the pyramid opened ponderously. A group of slaves, their flesh long since flensed from them by the knives of the mortuary cult, and their bones inscribed with 57 verses of the immortal Rufesh's ode to the bejeweled scales of the goddess of vengeance, forced the stone block aside, so that their lord might stride forth, Colossus-like, to unleash his light and glory upon the world. I love it, like the Colossus strides for a dwarf-sized character. Alright. I'm sold. Cool lore. And... okay, so we can ride a chariot and a Sphinx. What are his buffs here? So yeah, siege. Yeah, he's got a lot of siege stuff. This is enemy leadership here. So he has missile strength again, and ambush chance. Yeah, so this is given from Khalida. So this is, I guess, his the fact that he was raised by Khalida. So he adopted some of her strategy with the ambushing and the archery and the blessing of Asaf. The deadly viper. Okay, so he's not a bad melee fighter himself. Okay, he builds better. Also, yeah, he seems to specialize in skeleton archers still. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so we got martial discipline. You got that. Yeah, alright. What else do we give him? We got Canopic Jar Hoarder and Soul Reaper. Both of those are fine, actually. Alright, AI. Did I give him this? I can't remember. I feel like I recruited him once, and then didn't use him. He is a melee fighter? Yeah, and then what does his weapons do? Alright, more melee attack. Alright, he seems more like a duelist, actually. Like, he doesn't have any specific enhancements. Yeah, he can enhance archers, but I already have 2 armies that are kind of archer-focused, so we're not going to do that. We're going to make him a fighter. So let's go Conqueror. Hold on. And, what do we give him, then? We've got options. Well, we've got some options. A lot of this is... yeah, we still need... oh, we need the Proclamation of the 4th Dynasty. Where do we find that? These are down here. Well, I can do that. Hell yeah, let's quickly do this. I'm gonna do this turn, then I'll go back to the other. Tomb Guard with great weapons. Oh boy. That is lore friendly, by the way. You can see that on the Casket of Souls models. Those are Tomb Guard carrying great weapons. At least in the, like, tabletop game. They exist. Which is cool. Alright. What do I give him? You know, I'm gonna... he's gonna ride with chariots, too. Tell you what. Okay, we're going to give him 3 chariots. I'm going to put him in a chariot when I level him up next. I will give him some Tomb Guard halberds, 2 of them. And anything big? Catapults? Yeah, why not? We'll give him some catapults. We'll give him a well-rounded army, because he doesn't have a specific focus. So I will just give him a kind of universalist army. We're not going to build anything there, because I want to save the slots for the super buildings. And here, let's actually upgrade Qatar to tier 3. This will... Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? Skeleton spearmen with javelins. Huh? Cool. Cool. Alright. Well, guys, I think that's going to be the end of today's session. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. I am having a blast with this campaign. And, if you guys are enjoying it, please do leave it a like. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And, comment if you have something to say. All of that helps the algorithm, which in turn helps me. So, thank you to everybody that has done so thus far. I'll catch you all later.